Trent, he's back. Can you say that Trent is back? Oh yes, he's back in attack. Can you say that Trent is Liverpool's back? Form has skyrocketed of late. 6 wins on the bounce, and now they look towards Champions League football. And Trent Alexander-Arnold has been moved into midfield. Is it a coincidence? No. It is a masterstroke from Jurgen Klopp, and today we're going to be discussing why. Please like the video and subscribe, it really would mean lots to me. And now, let's discuss Trent Alexander-Arnold, his new position, and how it improves Liverpool. Here we have a permutation of this Liverpool team, and really the team that has started to put this winning run together. We're going to be focusing on Trent Alexander-Arnold, yes. However, it's also in the way that this Liverpool team adapts to Alexander-Arnold's new position, the way Trent goes forward, the way he occupies midfield, and then the way that Liverpool start to attack. So, let's do that. So Trent Alexander-Arnold comes into midfield. We know this. When this happens, a lot of rotation happens. You have Curtis Jones and Henderson pushing forward because of that added stability that Trent has in the midfield. Fabinho moves over just a little bit, and then you're almost seeing a double pivot here between the two players. Robertson, we know how dynamic he is. He moves forward just a little bit, and what ends up happening is it really creates something of a 2-3-2-3. And if I just highlight it, you can see Jones and Henderson here, and then Gakpo, Salah and Jota going forwards. This could be a different permutation. It could be Darwin Nunez instead of Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo could be instead of the Jordan Henderson position. But this is generally how Liverpool has started to set up. And the amount of attacking opportunities that this gives this Liverpool side is quite terrifying, to be honest. So what does this allow? Well, not only does Trent moving into midfield mean that extra passing lanes to the central striker and also to the wingers are available, but also at the same time Jordan Henderson is able to make outfield runs overlapping the likes of Mo Salah, and the vice versa with Curtis Jones and Diogo Jota. Of course, the players can be interchanged, but the way that they play is very similar. Infield runs are also possible as well. Gakpo could drop a little bit deeper, and it's the rotation in this Liverpool side that has now been implemented that's very, very good. Robertson can make those runs, but generally you'll see him bombing up and down this left-hand side more often than not. And then when you have Trent moving forwards, the options for him to pass, we know his passing is the best part of his game. We know his vision is sensational. He can play that crossfield pass over to Diogo Jota. He can play a ball through into Mo Salah on the wing, and it's his range of passing that is so crucial. From a defensive point of view, you can see Konate really linger over to this right-hand side because he wants to make sure that he can still occupy this space that Trent Alexander-Arnold leaves when he moves into midfield. We know that he can traverse back and go into a right-back role when Liverpool don't have possession, but when they are going forwards, you're going to see Konate really just shuffle across, as well as Virgil van Dijk, because he knows that Robertson is going to be able to cover this left-hand side. Generally, when you see teams play this kind of system, you'll see the left back or the right back, depending on what side of the defence the midfielder goes into. You're going to see them really hold back, but Robertson doesn't do this, and again, like I said, this is very Liverpool, very Klopp. He wants to be a little bit more forward-thinking, he wants to be positive. He wants to make sure that his side is able to move forwards and have all of those aggressive opportunities, and that's why you have Robertson moving a little bit further forward. Fabinho is helped out by this massively. I cannot stress that enough. Because of having these two fullbacks here, almost adding as extra midfielders, Robertson less so, but definitely Trent adding into that double pivot position with Fabinho, it means that not only defensively is he a little bit better, but also he can try forwards a little bit more. He can be a little bit more proactive and have that reassurance that Alexander-Arnold can cover him in this centre midfield position when he needs to. And let's not forget also, when teams are playing against Liverpool, when they get the ball and when they try to transition through the middle of the pitch, you have 2 extra players here ready to stop that counter-attack. You have players here ready to cut off those passing lanes. It means they need to make a tougher pass. It means they need to go over the top, play some crossfield passes, and then you are exploring the option of Konate and Virgil van Dijk with their pace, with their dynamism, to be able to cover up and mop up whatever happens. This will allow Robertson and Alexander-Arnold to really move back into their defensive positions, and then Liverpool can reset and go again. But in possession, it helps out Fabinho massively. It helps him out tactically. It also doesn't leave too much for him to do. And at the same time, what you're allowing is your 2 central attacking midfielders, which will be different next season, let's not forget that. But from a general tactical point of view, this is how Liverpool are going to set up and how they are so improved by the way that Trent is moving into midfield. You have these 2 central attacking midfielders able to really go and dominate. They can move into central positions, they can move out wide, and it allows and unlocks the likes of Mo Salah and Diogo Jota to move infield and play closer to goal. This gets them obviously closer to scoring positions, but at the same time it keeps their width through Henderson and Jones out on these sides. It's a very, very good, clever alteration to the way that both Man City and Arsenal have started to play, with that inverted fullback coming into midfield, but it's adapted to this Liverpool side. It's a little bit more aggressive, it's more Jurgen Klopp, and it's really starting to pay dividends for Liverpool. I can't wait to see how this unfolds later on against some better teams, some teams that really are expecting it, and how Trent really alters his play for this position. But at the moment, he's really starting to come into his own. You can see his range of passing, you can see his ability on the ball, and really in midfield, he unlocks this Liverpool attack and makes them that little bit more deadly. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave the video with a like and subscribe if you haven't for more content like this coming very soon. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as well. I really want to hear from you. Where do you see Trent Alexander-Arnold in the future? Where do you think his best position is? And how do you think you could help Liverpool going forwards? Speaking of Liverpool, where do you see them finishing? And do you reckon they're going to be getting that all-important Champions League place? Let me know your thoughts because I would love to hear from you. So please do get in touch. That is it from me for today. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And I hope to see you in the next one. But until then, my friends, take care of yourselves and bye-bye.